Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into some timeless wisdom from the book of Proverbs, specifically chapter 21. This chapter is packed with insights on how to live a life that's not only successful but also pleasing to God. Let's start with the very first verse. It says, "The king's heart is like a stream of water in the Lord's hand, and he directs it wherever he pleases." What an incredible image. It reminds us that no matter how powerful someone seems, God is ultimately in control. He guides the hearts of leaders to fulfill his sovereign will. This is such a comfort, knowing that even in a world that feels chaotic, God is steering things behind the scenes for his good purpose. Now, let's talk about our own perspective. Verse 2 says, "A person may think their own ways are right, but the Lord weighs the heart." Isn't that something? We can so easily convince ourselves that we're doing the right thing, that our motives are pure, but God sees beyond our actions. He looks straight into our hearts and knows our true intentions. This is a great reminder to constantly check our motives and ask God to purify our hearts, so what we do on the outside truly matches a right attitude on the inside. And what does God really want from us? Verse 3 makes it crystal clear. To do what is right and just is more acceptable to the Lord than sacrifice. Religious rituals and grand gestures are fine, but they mean nothing if our daily lives aren't characterized by justice and righteousness. God cares deeply about how we treat others. Living with integrity, being fair in our dealings, and standing up for what's right, that's the kind of worship that truly honors him. Next, the chapter warns us about the dangers of pride. Haughty eyes and a proud heart. The unplowed field of the wicked produce sin. Pride is like uncultivated, hard ground where only weeds of sign can grow. It prevents us from being teachable, from admitting when we're wrong, and from relying on God. Humility, on the other hand, softens our hearts, allowing God's word to take root and produce good fruit in our lives. Let's shift gears to something practical. Our plans and our work ethic. Verse 5 says, "The plans of the diligent lead to profit as surely as haste leads to poverty." This is a powerful principle for success in any area of life. Diligence, thoughtful planning, consistent effort, and patience builds lasting value. Rushing, taking shortcuts, or chasing get-rich-quick schemes almost always leads to loss and disappointment. So be diligent, be patient, and trust the process. The chapter continues this theme by warning against dishonest gain. A fortune made by a lying tongue is a fleeting vapor and a deadly snare. Wealth built on lies and deception won't last. It's like trying to grab smoke. And worse, it traps you in a cycle of deceit that can destroy your reputation and your soul. True, lasting prosperity is built on a foundation of honesty and integrity. The text also highlights a stark contrast between the wicked and the innocent. The wicked are dragged away by their own violence because they refuse to do right and their path is devious. But the conduct of the innocent is upright. It really comes down to our choices. Choosing to do right, even when it's hard, leads to a straight and secure path. Finally, verse 11 gives us a key to gaining wisdom. When a mocker is punished, the simple gain wisdom. By paying attention to the wise, they get knowledge. We can learn in two ways. The hard way, by seeing the negative consequences others face for their foolishness, or the easy way, by listening to and learning from those who are wise. Let's choose to pay attention to wise counsel and learn from their experience. It saves a lot of trouble. Thanks so much for joining me today to explore these powerful truths. I hope they encourage you to live with integrity, humility, and diligence. If this was helpful, be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. See you next time.